Sayin,
Bienvenue.
Don Lee, and together,
We are here, and we are called Cool Tech
Jus Sayin,
Futurist.
technologist. And what will we be starting with, Mr. Don, O conveyor of fine thoughts?
Super. We're here to talk to you about the solar leaf hydrogen fuel cell car.
Can you make that any longer?
We're here to talk to you about the solar leaf hydrogen fuel cell supercar.
Just to confuse him. Ow! Ow! Anyway, I knew you wanted to put that in there. So it starts with what?
It starts with the cell from Nocera.
Wrong answer, but we have a wonderful constellation prize for you in a home game. It starts with the sun. Because yes, it starts with the sun. Because the sun is a big, huge, beautiful ball of energy where we have so much power. Earth is being bombarded by so much power from the sun. It might as well be used. If we could harness just an hour of the energy that is coming from the sun.
Enough power for the planet for a year.
Exactly.
The planet.
So that's where we start. And from there, we take what?
We use photosynthesis using the cell from Nocera.
Yes, the solar leaf, they call it. It's a technology that was created for developing countries so that they can have a power source.
Nocera basically found a way to artificially produce photosynthesis, and they use it to split water into its two components.
So how marvelous. You put these two things in, hydrogen and oxygen, they recombine into water and you get an electrical charge.
Man, that was kind of technical. Can I get the simple version?
What's he talking about? What do you mean a simple version?
You know,
Water in the cell. No. Hydrogen, oxygen, water comes out. Electrical charge.
oh, okay, so the hydrogen goes in
Hydrogen goes in.
and the
Do I
electricity
have to
comes
do
out.
like a song and dance?
So the hydrogen-
the hydrogen.
So the hydrogen-
goes in with the oxygen. It combines, and then the water comes with the electrical. What?
Excuse me, I'm gonna go get a sedative.
You need a sedative.
So hydrogen,
Oxygen.
so hydrogen in,
Hydrogen
electricity
oxygen
out.
In, electricity out. Byproduct being water.
okay.
Is that simple?
Moving on.
Still like the song. Oxygen. Oxygen.
Ow.
All right, we get the oxygen. And that's it. So that is your end result. Water. You put in water in one end, you get water.
Wait. You forgot about what you do with the juices.
Well, I'm just talking about
Don't
the water.
forget about what you do with the juices.
With the electricity, which goes to a battery. Any special battery?
Well, you got a bunch of variety choices. You have an ultra capacitor. You can use the high energy dense nano batteries, or
Are they out yet?
actually, yeah, they both are.
And viable.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
they are for the most part. They are alive.
Cool.
It's still what we're having an issue is trying to get costs down. But don't forget about the superconducting battery. Superconducting battery to superconducting electric motors means
To run your.
waste less power,
Mm-hmm.
more for racing.
He wants to raise.
Racing.
Yes.
Supercars.
Supercar. Mm-hmm. Fast will zoom by. Once you have all this together, then you have basically a little power station. Because you put in water, you get out water, you get electricity. When you get home at night after driving around, you can plug your car into your house. And it can help power your devices. It can help power your refrigerator. And if you have any of the solar technology, you could well be able to power your home and actually be off-grid as far as electricity is concerned. And off-grid is a very nice thing in my opinion.
Also, the issue with Nocera's particular technology isn't ready yet because it's only good for 45 hours. And then it goes kind of kaput.
It's kind of complete.
The problem that we have a lot of some of the new technologies that are coming out, they need. I'm thinking they might be open to a new approach, maybe something that maybe did where the technology could regenerate itself. Or you could add components that would allow it to regenerate itself so that it would last a lot longer, have a much longer lifespan, instead of making a stamp technology and then you use it for a particular short lifespan, and then the next generation comes along and you toss that one. If you're lucky, maybe you can recycle some of it and then you go to the next one. But if you think about a technology that is regenerating, then you can use it for a much more extended period of time, which is better for the environment. Plus, if I don't have to keep changing it out, I can spend more time drag racing than I would be changing out my battery or changing out the cell.
He's worried about the environment, but he's drag racing.
Yes, the environment is very important.
The drag racing is important too.
Drag racing is part of the process of developing the technologies, and I'm doing research, and we can talk about that later.
You're not in the future. But anyway, wrong answer, but we have a wonderful consolation prize for you and a home game.
Yeah, I have a hat for you. Back to the subject at hand. But to say in closing, I guess you would say.
In summation.
In summation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he knows big words, big fancy schmancy words. Okay. The whole point is, in the end, is that you have a car that you can have for a pretty long time. That's you're not really stopping all the time to put gas in. Oh, what is your gas anyway? What do you use for gas?
Water.
Tap water.
What comes out of it? Water. Which, of course, can be totally recycled, so that you're only topping it off, but basically you're using the same water that comes out the cell.
Exhaust.
Well, not the cell, but the cell. Exhaust of the cell.
Yeah, the exhaust.
And route it right back to your solar leaf. So you really, really have a very efficient process that you only have to top off with a little water every now and then. Very, 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 very cool.
You got high pressure gas, and when it's really high pressure, it changes to a liquid. And high pressure gas changing to a liquid is now a ton of pressure. It's a liquid, which means it's super cool, much, 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 much colder than liquid nitrogen.
Mm.
Okay, and on top of that, it's hydrogen, which means it's highly explosive.
Mm.
So I don't even know if I want to even that in my neighborhood, let alone in my car.
Yeah, I got you.
Especially my super sports car. That was important. I had to get that in.
That,
Still
yeah,
doing
he always, yes.
researching
yes,
on
I
the
get that
elements
in.
to make the process move.
Better. See, that's why I get paid to calm you down. And now, so now what are the advantages of having this super sports car? By just the fact that you put water in, water comes out, you can recycle it.
Oh, there are like several advantages of the separate design elements apart from each other. If you make a solar car, it's like, okay, you have to deal with power storage at night, and that's not going to work. And you deal with a fuel cell vehicle where you have to store huge amounts of hydrogen and oxygen. You have to purify the oxygen because the impurities can screw with the system itself. That would be bad. If you made a battery vehicle, you still would have to generate your power from someplace.
True.
So you just put all three systems together, the solar leaf, the hydrogen fuel cell, and the battery, and you have a more comprehensive system because they offset each.
Comprehensive. Yeah, no. Yeah, see what happened was comprehensive system.
We have a much more comprehensive system.
There you go.
Because the solar leaf produces the fuel that's actually needed for the hydrogen fuel cell.
Yes.
The hydrogen fuel cell can be much smaller and it produces the electricity, but you don't have to carry large tanks, and that power goes to the battery. So they all work together in a nice little community. Like a little co-op. Community. Everybody's living together, hanging out, birds and trees, and it's beautiful.
Can we get back?
Back to the subject?
Yeah,
Okay, let's go
that'd
there.
be good because you just went way off.
Let's go there.
If you have any more questions, you have any ideas, please consult the website or blog and let us know what you think about the idea and how it can be adjusted, improved. If you have any ideas of your own, let us know so we can look at it and see if it's viable. For me, viable for the future of all of us.
Yeah, because he comes up with all the cool ideas, and I'm kind of running out. So I checked
I just
the
check them for
emails.
viability to see if they will, to see if they actually work in the future.
Yes, they can work. You just tried to stop me. Yeah, viable's good, but fun is better. Make fun.
But-
If it looks like it's fun, send it to us. We will try to do it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah. That's where the Cool Tech's going. If it's fun, he's on it.
Yes. Yes.
So this is Cool Tech.
Just saying.
Just saying.